Welcome everyone. My name is Kamini Ramachandran and I am creative producer of StoryFest Singapore. The Singapore Showcase this year features 6 different storytellers. I chose all of them for this year's edition of Story Threads simply because they all work with words in a very distinct and captivating way.
I feel like the Singapore Showcase is a really incredible opportunity for the StoryFest to showcase the greatest talents working in the scene right now. And I personally find stories to be very meaningful, and I just think it's great to be in connection and to be connected with people who feel the same way. My story is partly about the folktale of the butterfly lovers set during the Eastern Jin dynasty in China, but it is also in service to a story about my grandfather and his passing that I just want to tell everyone.
It's a pleasure to return to the Singapore Showcase, as it is a wonderful platform for us storytellers to share stories with all kinds of people. I will be telling the story of Niwa, the Chinese creation goddess. I feel that her story is very relevant today because we are faced with a lot of chaos, and she, in her own time and space, tried to overcome chaos.
So this is my second time performing for the Singapore Showcase, and it's a different experience every time. You have to think of different stories, and with the team as well, it brings out different emotions and you meet different people. So my story is about the Truntu motif, a popular motif in Java. In this story, the queen wins back the love of her husband through batik making. You will also find out things like what are the motifs that the Javanese use for the weddings, or even certain terms in the Malay language to express emotions.
I have decided to tell the story of Chaya Devi, and she is not very known. She's not your typical Lakshmi Saraswati Kali. She's literally the goddess of shadows. Her history and the way she treated her children, especially her son, you will realize that this goddess suffered from postpartum depression.
The opportunity to tell my story, the overhead at the Singapore Showcase, it's a very amazing opportunity because I get to perform in front of everyone. It's something very new for me, but I'm really looking forward to it. My story, The Overhead, is about the urban legend known as the Kepala Anjing. It follows Andy, a construction officer, who discovers a child's skull buried deep at a construction site where an overhead bridge is going to be built.
So it's my third time performing for the Singapore Showcase, so I'm really excited to be back and really excited to be part of this and how it challenges me to create new kinds of work. So my story is about a fox spirit who lives in Singapore in the 1880s during the rabies epidemic of Singapore, and she has to decide about how to save her dog friends during this time.
So now that you've seen a little snippet of their stories, don't forget to listen to the entire story by attending the Singapore Showcase. Get your tickets at storyfest.ptix.com.